it's wild, man. Like just think of like all those records. They was like, I think about it sometimes. Like all those records they were DJing, they were spinning like in the Bronx, like Bronx River, like projects or something like that. Way back in the days, there was so much there's so much funk, soul, boogie, jazz, free jazz, all this stuff. Everybody was rocking out to it, and everybody was dancing to it. All that, it's crazy because all that music, like, became like a gumbo. It's like all the stuff. That's all the stuff that we use, like to this day. Like it's just crazy. It shows that like, these, what I'm saying, like these kids, these black kids, these Puerto Rican kids up in the Bronx, they're really listening to like all this music. And they're doing something crazy and different with it. It's mind blowing. And then when we got samplers, oh my God, it was over, yo. It was just over. And it's just so crazy, like the stuff that we listen to, is wild. Like like I said, who would have thought that we would take it, like we would take this shit this far. And it's still going, man. It's bananas, man. Like the stuff I listen to sometimes just to make a beat out of. It's like it's wild. It's wild.
It's chemistry, isn't it? It's chemistry.
Yeah. Sometimes it's chemistry. Sometimes blow up in your face, but you get the right combination, man, and you got it.
Yeah.
You get the right combination. It's like, oh man, I'm running with this. This is crazy.
Yeah. So what I do want to talk to you about is starting from the very top, from the very beginning, and talking about the first hip hop record released. So what we're talking about here is the Fatback Band that released King Tim III, Personality Jock in 1979. Now I know there's probably some probably like discussions and probably like set arguments of like what is the first hip hop record, because I know there's other stories around this as well that surrounds it, but I think just for today, just to keep it simple, we'll start with Fatback Band, King Tim III. And I was going to ask you actually, do you own this on record at all?
I got it on 7-inch.
Yeah, so have I.
Rain Records 7-inch,
yeah.
I got that, and I think I got that from I got it from my grandma.
What? Serious?
I didn't get it from my grandmother. It's just say I found it at her house. Air quotes. I just found it. I found that record there. I remember there's a bunch of records that I found at my grandmother's.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
So
for a moment there, I thought your grandmother was just like going digging with you and just like pick up a record and be like, Jay, you got to have this record.
No, you know what? She kind of did do stuff like that. Like, when she saw that I was like interested in records, like, she gave me records. Then, eventually, like, I found some records too, but she gave me, so like, I don't know, the first record my grandmother ever gave me was like a Rufus Thomas Live at PJ, dope record. I still got it to this day. She gave me that, and like a Crusade is like the ballad. I think it's the Ballad of Little Joe, and I think that's if I'm not mistaken, I know I got the 45. I know it's got the sample for J with the Damages, the Bitches. That's when I really started to realize what samples really were.
Yes, sir.
And I was just like, oh, grandma gave me some heat.
Grandmother gave you J-Roo sample.
Yeah, but that Fatback Band, yeah, I know I got that. I definitely got that, and like just hearing, it's crazy. Like that was like really the first record, and hearing like how much advance we got since then. Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild, man. That was like the set. That was the set off. So I just set everything off right there.
Definitely. I think what we're doing right now here on the show, we're gonna dive into that right now. I think it only makes sense to start off this series of conversations and deep digging with tunes. Anyway, so let's get into this right now. This is Fatback Band with King Tim III, Personality Jock.